In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you guys about two-dimensional lists in Python. Two-dimensional lists are extremely powerful and they have a lot of applications in data science and machine learning. Here's an example. In math, we have a concept called matrix, which is like a rectangular array of numbers. Let me show you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a rectangular array of numbers. We have rows and columns. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix in math. Now we can model this in Python using a two-dimensional list. A two-dimensional list is a list where each item in that list is another list. So you want to define a matrix. We set it to a list. Each item in this list is going to be another list, and that list represents the items in each row. So the first item in our list is going to be another list, and in this list we're going to have the values 1, 2, and 3. Now the second item in our matrix list. Once again, we have a list. This list represents the items in the second row. So 4, 5, and 6, and finally 7, 8, 9. So as you can see, we have a two-dimensional list. Each item in our outer list is another list. Okay? So this is how we can implement a matrix in Python. Now to access an individual item in our matrix, once again, we use square brackets. Let me delete this stuff. All right. So how do we access one here? Well, we start with our list. Then we add square brackets. First, we need to go and get the first item in this list, right? So we pass 0. Now this expression returns another list. That is the inner list. In this list, let's say we want to access the second item. So once again, we add square brackets and we pass 1. That is the index of 2 in this list, right? So if we print this on the terminal, we get 2. Okay, so using 2 square brackets, we can access individual items in our matrix. And also we can modify these values using this syntax. So before printing this, let's change it to 20. So matrix of 0 and 1, let's change it to 20 and then print it. There you go. It's modified. Now here we can also use nested loops to iterate over all the items in this matrix. Let me show you. So we start with the rows for row in matrix. So with this loop, we are iterating over our matrix list. In each iteration, row will contain one list, one item, okay? Now, here we need to use an inner loop. So we need to loop over this row, which is a list of items. We can type out for item in row, colon, and print item. Okay, so let's run this program. There you go. We get all the items in our list.